pro-Iran-Houthi rebels in Yemen launched a drone attack on an Aramco refinery located in the Saudi Arabian city of Jazan. Yahya Saree, a Houthi military spokesperson, stated that the attack was conducted in retaliation for the incursion of Saudi drones into Yemeni airspace over the Hajjah and Saada provinces. The Saudi Energy Ministry reported a fire at a facility belonging to the Aramco refinery. The Houthi attack on Saudi's Jazan came after the Gulf Kingdom signed a defense agreement with Turkey and Pakistan. The Mecca Joint Defence Agreement is intended to strengthen collective deterrence against any act of aggression and stipulates that an armed attack against any of the three countries would be regarded as an attack on all. However, when the Houthis hit Saudi hard, a response from Turkey and Pakistan was notably absent. Did Turkey and Pakistan fail the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman? Here's all you need to know. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan signed a defense agreement that would treat an attack on one as an attack on all three. The agreement was formalized in the sacred city of Mecca, with the signatures of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. The Mecca Joint Defence Agreement, established among three Sunni Muslim-majority countries, unites the oil-abundant Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the nuclear-armed state of Pakistan, and Turkey, which possesses NATO's second-largest army alongside a rapidly expanding defense sector. Such measures would enhance collaboration and deterrence amid heightened regional instability and threats posed by Iran and its affiliated armed groups. Saudi Arabia, having experienced attacks on its vital infrastructure and oil installations as part of the Iran conflict, has sought to broaden its defense alliances. So did Turkey and Pakistan walk away when Saudi needed them the most? Turkey and Pakistan were considered unlikely to deploy substantial military forces in support of Saudi Arabia. The agreement was anticipated to facilitate enhanced collaboration in the areas of diplomatic engagement, defense manufacturing, and the transfer of technology. Token deployments are possible. However, it remains uncertain whether Ankara and Islamabad are willing to engage extensively in a military campaign against the Houthis. To date, Pakistan, despite maintaining a bilateral collective defense agreement with Saudi Arabia, has not played a prominent role in anti-Houthi military efforts. Is it plausible that Turkey or Pakistan would initiate direct military actions against the Houthis, thereby indirectly challenging their principal supporter, Iran? The answer is most likely a big no, despite the provision that an attack on one would be seen as an attack on all. This assertion warrants critical examination. It could well end up repeating the miscalculations of the Gulf Cooperation Council, established in 1981 at the onset of the Iran-Iraq War by Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. At that time, the prevailing assumption was that these Gulf states could collectively manage Iran's influence, with the United States serving as their principal ally. The GCC operated under the premise that it could effectively contain Iran, impose sanctions, and dictate the terms of regional engagement. But when Iran retaliates by hitting U.S. bases in their territories and attacking their infrastructure, Gulf countries seem keen to negotiate. Furthermore, in the absence of United States endorsement, such agreements often lack effectiveness, and any agreement perceived as a threat to Israel will inherently fail to secure U.S. support. Let's now decode the military relationship between Iran and the Houthis. As per the Council on Foreign Relations, Iran is the Houthis' primary benefactor, providing them with security assistance, such as weapons transfers, training, and intelligence support. In July 2025, for example, the Yemeni National Resistance Forces seized the largest ever shipment of Iranian munitions intended for the Houthis. The shipment included 750 tons of conventional weapons, including advanced drone parts, missile warheads, and radar systems, many of which were made by a US-sanctioned firm linked to Iran's defense ministry. Such aid typically reaches the Houthis via Iran's paramilitary Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or the IRGC, which also helps advise the Houthis' military command. Think tank analysts say Iran facilitates a supply of more sophisticated weaponry than the Houthis could acquire on their own, especially missiles and drones. While Iranian support has helped the Houthis gain and maintain military superiority within Yemen, experts say it has had greater effect elsewhere. The role of Iran has been decisive in providing the Houthis with smuggled weapons and expertise to project power into the Red Sea and Bab al-Mandab Strait. The Houthis assist Iran by menacing Saudi Arabia's border and protecting Iranian ships in the Red Sea, giving Iran room to evade sanctions on oil shipping by distracting its enemies and facilitating a shadow network. At the same time, experts say Yemen offers a testing ground for Iranian weapons on its front lines and in the Red Sea. Like all axis of resistance members in Iran's proxy network, the Houthis offer Iran plausible deniability. Members routinely claim responsibility for attacks likely ordered or perpetrated by Iran. For instance, many experts blame Iran for attacks on Saudi Arabia's oil facilities that the Houthis took responsibility for in September 2019. For now, Saudi Arabia will look to bank on its F-15 warplanes to counter the Yemen-based Houthi rebels. With years of dedicated service and continuous enhancements, the F-15 has carved out a remarkable legacy in the annals of warfare and military engagements. The F-15 can fly at Mach 2.5 speeds, maneuver and dogfight with a high thrust-to-weight ratio, and perform attack missions with ranges over 1,600 kilometers. The F-15's capacity to transport a larger arsenal of weapons provides it with a distinct advantage that more streamlined designs, such as the F-35, lack. Last but not least, Saudi's other air power bet, the Eurofighter Typhoon. The fighter jet delivers optimum combat capability, both beyond visual range and in close combat. The aircraft can simultaneously support missile in-flight updates and bomb in-flight targeting. The Eurofighter Typhoon is built with advanced composite materials to deliver a lower radar profile and a strong airframe. Only 15% of the aircraft's surface is metal, delivering stealth operation and protection from radar-based systems. It delivers both superior maneuverability at subsonic speeds and efficient supersonic capability. Lightweight engines allow the Eurofighter Typhoon to cruise at supersonic speeds without the use of reheat for extended periods. The engines deliver 1,200 flying hours without needing unscheduled maintenance through the use of advanced integrated health monitoring. Direct voice input and hands-on throttle and stick controls ensure reduced pilot workload.